doing, YouTube? This is Latif Lovejoy, aka the Love Prince. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
Latif Lovejoy Entertainment.
Now, some of you may know me as this guy, this guy, this guy, and even this guy. So guys, in this video, I'm going to be talking about 4 different ways of how you can land a major commercial endorsement. Okay, now first of all, landing any kind of major endorsement for an advertising company or major brands, or even landing any kind of film roles as an actor, primarily, a lot of the time it is down to luck, and a lot of the time it is down to your performance on the day. Okay, there is no guarantees of landing a major commercial endorsement. But in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 possible ways that you can do, or 4 possible things that you can really highlight and illustrate that will help you land a major commercial endorsement. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about in regards to trying to land a major commercial endorsement, okay, is when you get the breakdown for the casting for a major commercial endorsement, you have to, it's very important to look at the casting properly and see exactly what that client is looking for, blow by blow. If they've given a description of a character that they want, the best thing to do is try and literally be that character. Okay? For example, when I went up for U-Switch, that I landed, I landed the first contract 3 years ago. They wanted a sports coach, so I went online and I looked at videos of sports coaches. I looked at videos of American sports coaches, and I was just kind of doing a lot of research on a sports coach. You know, their energy, their delivery, you know, what their focus is, how they come across, what their persona is like. And I basically kind of watched a lot of videos, and in my mind, orchestrated how I'm going to deliver that particular character, okay, and put my own spin on it. So basically, I would say the number one thing basically to do is read the script, okay, and make sure that you are as close to what they are looking for as possible, okay. Don't give them too much capacity to overthink. Walk into that audition and be that person that they are looking for. And another thing on top of that as well is, if they're looking for a particular character, put your own spin on it. You know, put your own originality on it, make it yours. So within the premise of what they're looking for, it is very important to make that character yours, okay, that character. But the most important thing to do is make sure that whatever is on that brief, whatever they are looking for on that brief, you turn up at the audition looking like exactly what they have asked. And the second point I would give in regards to how to land a major commercial endorsement as well, okay guys, is preparation. Always be prepared. Yes, they're going to give you a script. Yes, you have to learn the script as well, and it's important to kind of learn the script, preferably be off script when you get into the audition. But I think another important aspect as well, okay, especially when it comes to doing commercials, okay, is be prepared to go off script. Be prepared to improvise, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, when you're going off to commercials, most major brands like the PlayStations and the Coca-Colas and the U-Switches and the things that Idris Elba's doing for Sky, for example, with the Sky commercial. Then you have James Corden doing Confused.com. You have all these celebrities doing all of these major adverts. You know, and even this, you know, people who are not even celebrities but doing major adverts and doing major branding, the important thing is to be prepared to go off script, okay? Because they 9 times out of 10 would only have about 30 seconds to really sell something. So a director might tell you, do you know what? As a matter of fact, can you improvise this bit or can you improvise that bit? Don't always think that they're going to stick to the script. Scripts change all the time in this industry, okay? A very important thing to do, especially when it comes to commercial castings, is be prepared to go off script. Because sometimes in that improvisation is where they can draw inspiration of how they're going to project that character and project that entire commercial. Most of the time, guys, they have less than a minute to sell a product. So it's kind of like they're trying to cram in as much information as possible, trying to get as much nuance out of the character as possible, and then boom, they're going to transmit that. So you literally only have about 30 seconds to really get into that character and kind of sell that product, okay? So they might tell you to get off script, You know, you might keep 50% of the script and improvise 50% of the commercial. You might even improvise 80% of it. You may not even at all. But the main thing is to be prepared to go off script, because it gives you more, it makes you more dynamic, and of course, it gives the director a lot more options. And one thing directors like, and one thing major companies like when it comes to promoting, when it comes to filming and TV and all that kind of stuff, is choice, especially editors. So be prepared to go off script, be prepared to improvise, and be prepared to create something new if need be. And the third point I'm going to give as well, in regards to trying to land a major commercial campaign or endorsement or both, is basically learn different accents. Okay, that's very, very important, because nowadays a lot of major brands target well. A lot of them have worldwide buyouts where they distribute that commercial around the world, so people in different countries are seeing it. So sometimes learning accents, learning various types of accents are very, very, very useful in aiding you and assisting you in landing a lot of roles generally across, you know, being an actor. But if we're talking about it in the specifics of commercial endorsements, I think learning accents are very, very, very important. Again, if you go to an audition, 9 times out of 10 they're going to tell you, can you do it in a different accent? What accents can you do? Because sometimes if they're looking for a particular character or particular persona for a commercial, accents of course are as important as how you look. Okay, they might want to try different things. If you're selling a high-end brand, for example, they might want to ask you, you know, can you do an RP? Can you do a quintessential British accent? You know, could you be posh? Could you be highbrow? They might ask you, you know, they may want to know if you can do that. If they're doing an advert that's quite mainstream and quite, you know, kind of contemporary, they might say to you, can you do a standard American accent? They might want you to kind of sell the product as an American. You know, if they're doing something specific to maybe the African market, they might say, can you do an authentic West African accent, or can you do a Southern African accent? They might even say to you, you know, can you do anything regional? If it's UK based, they might say, can you talk like a Scouser, mate? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, mate. A bit like that, do you know what I mean? Liverpool and all that, yeah. They might even say, can you go to Birmingham, mate? You know, you talk a bit like you're from Birmingham. You get me, fam? You get me? You know them ones there, rude boy? Rude boy, you get me? You know, well, yeah. You get my drift though. They might say, yeah, you know, can you do various accents? Because sometimes accents help to enhance the commercial. So yes, point number 3, be prepared to do different accents, or at least prior to the commercial or prior to any major audition that you do, whether it's TV, feature film or commercial, just anything generally, theatre even. Go on YouTube, or, you know, seek some dialect sources and kind of learn how to do various accents, because it does help you land the role. And the fourth and final point I'm going to make in regards to landing a major commercial endorsement, okay, is timekeeping. Yeah, when it comes to a lot of commercials nowadays, because sometimes turnovers are very, very quick with auditions generally. You know, it could be for film, for TV, it could be for anything. Turnovers are very, 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 very quick. So timekeeping is very important. And what I mean by timekeeping is not necessarily getting there on time as well as getting there on time, I should say. Be prepared to wait around the whole day. Make sure that that day of your audition, that day of your major casting, you have no other plans, because what could happen is if you go into that audition and you really tear it up and they really like what you're doing, they might call you and be like, hey, are you prepared to stay around another 3 or 4 hours? And that is always a good sign, because I can tell you now, if a casting director tells you, are you prepared to wait around a couple more hours to read in with other actors, that basically means you've been shortlisted for the role. So the last thing you want to do is talk about, oh, I've got a date at Nando's at 5:30 p.m. Nah, Nando's has to go. This is more important. You know? So yeah, so be prepared to wait around, man. Be prepared to literally have the whole day free, because if you do smash the audition, they will tell you, they may tell you, oh guy, oh yeah, by the way, are you able to stick around for a few more hours? We have a few more actors coming in reading, and we would like you to read with them. That is a mother beep, 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 good sign. You know what I'm saying? So don't be having like Tinder dates lined up for later on. It's not gonna happen. Tell Sheila she has to go on Bumble or go on POF for the time being and find someone else. you need to be prepared to wait around, because if they do say to you, hey, you know, are you able to stick around for a few more hours to read them for another actor or with another actor, that basically means you've been shortlisted, and that literally gives you another 50% advantage in terms of landing that role. So be prepared to stick around, guys. No other extracurricular activity. Focus on the task at hand. And finally, I just want to say a massive thank you guys for listening and watching this video. I hope you really, really like it. I hope you do find it very, very, very useful as well. Please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel as well, guys, because I'm uploading quite a lot of content over these next few weeks, months, and years. So there's a lot that's going to be going on. There's a lot of things I'm going to put on this channel, a lot of interesting things, a lot of unique things as well, guys. So do stick around on my channel. Yeah, stick around on my channel like some crazy online stalker. I don't really mind that, but yeah, when I say stick around, I kind of mean subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this has been Latif Lovejoy, aka the Love Prince. Okay, this has been my YouTube channel. This has been my latest video, guys. Hope you like it. Peace out.
Latif Lovejoy Entertainment.